Alright guys, Crow here, welcome back. I did a bunch of inventory management off screen, got everyone just the equipment that I want them to have and sorted out all the kind of extra items I have. Switched the knowledge gems around a little bit, looked through the shop and everything like that. So yeah, did some of that. Everyone's max motivation, so normally I would explore, but I don't actually need to, so I think I'm going to do Seminar. I want to do Lysithia, which is Reason and Faith. That makes the most sense. So it's been a while since I've done a Seminar. I don't even honestly remember. So I'll do a Seminar. We'll see how this goes, and then I'll explore on the next free day because I'm curious to see what the monastery looks like now.
This experience is critical.
Oh wow. You got 2 spells. Oh no way, Blizzard. I've got to check out that Blizzard spell. I'm kind of glad there's not... Oh, interesting. I was about to say I'm kind of glad there's not big changes to how this all works, but this is a new layout. That's cool. Let's see if the group tasks... No, let's see. Who did I have? So... Lawrence, Ignatz, Hilda, and Claude need writing. I have it all written down. Lawrence... So I think I had them too. Let me double check. Yeah, they both need writing to get to the classes that I want them to do. That sounds right. Hopefully everyone has the same goals. I don't have to double check it. That all looks the same. Let me see if I can see that Blizzard spell. Basic ice magic. Crit's really high. That's cool. And then, yeah, that's cool. So let's see. I feel like I'll do Leonie. She needs sword and flying. Her sword is just awful. She probably needs flying the soonest though. I'll do a mix.
I've learned. Nope. I'm getting it. Nope.
Hopefully that's what her goal is set as. Yeah, sword and flying. We'll do Raphael. He needs axe up. Hilda needs her riding up. I love her new outfit. I think she looks so cool. Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, probably Marianne and her reason.
Maybe.
Lysithia is pretty solid. Ignatz needs help on writing, I think. Yeah, writing. And then who else? Don't care about them two. I could do one of them. They both, I think, need writing. I mean, I guess Claude's got that class change now, so I'm not sure how he's going to progress, actually.
I am getting...
Okay, that's it for them.
Professor?
I desperately want to travel to some of the places my mother and I spent time in, but I'm not really allowed to leave the monastery walls for such things. It makes me feel so sad. Is there anything I can do?
Ah, I see.
Paint a picture. That sounds nice. I like the round table. Lawrence. Sure, Lawrence.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately. Do you find it concerning that I've ceased making advances toward the ladies? I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct. Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along. Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame. I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Oh, Lawrence has matured. Good job, Lawrence.
Lauren, I hope you don't...
Then don't.
For Claude,
You really.
Nice, nice.
good fuel.
Dang,
for
that was a lot of
speed.
level ups.
This is working out.
I've got the gist of it now.
I
Oh.
see.
What did she get? Oh, that's Faith. What is
Now
that?
to apply this knowledge. This'll be useful.
I'm so curious what that spell sounded so cool. Saint Saros days today. There will be a hymn. Oh, definitely. Maybe get some faith experience from it.
Everyone should sing loud.
There's someone who's...
That's random. Why is it these two?
I'm feeling good.
Okay, let's check out that spell. Oh, light attack magic. Pretty heavy, really hard hitting, good hit chance. Yeah, that looks to be one of the harder hitting spells, and it's a good hit chance. Pretty heavy. That's pretty good. Okay, so everyone should be Pretty low on motivation, yeah. Also crazy, look at this. Somehow we got S tier support with Marianne. I'll go to Crow. That was an S tier conversation with Marianne that we had, like, I think it was last video. Which is crazy, I don't even know how that happened. Because we weren't really focused on building support with her that much. So I'm going to explore. I'm not going to cut it out because I'm curious to see like what all the differences are. I kind of want to go through that together. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything too crazy. I wonder if it still knows. Yeah, it knows what I planted 5 years ago. And I got a speed boost item. Definitely think gardening is the way to go. I've been pumping a pretty good amount of money into it just because it gives me a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna ignore the quests for now until I can go to the board and look at them all at once. I like the +1 defense one, yeah. 'Cause I have a lot of those fish.
Cooking you. Let's, I see.
Alright. Yeah, and I can show you, so normally I do today's special, and I just do the 2 least motivated people with the blue arrows up, because that gives me the most motivation boost. They should both get 100%.
This food is a revelation.
I like this dish.
Yeah, so they're both 100 motivation. And then what you can do, go to full menu, and you can just go through the recipes and basically find one that has 2 people that need motivation, like that, just like that. So it's pretty easy. They're both gonna get 100 points of motivation.
That.
And then let's check who else. So really it's just Hilda, so it doesn't make sense to do a meal now just to get one person up. So I'll probably just go give her some flowers. Let's actually find her. She's over there. We'll go ahead and do that now. That way I don't have to worry about
I'm
motivation.
pretty headstrong, but I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. I wonder if you've got a hit.
Oh, advanced drills. That looks new. Let's go ahead and do this first. Yeah, all these flowers. That's why gardening is awesome.
Years.
I'm really curious what this advanced drill is. Oh wow, you can individually train them. I don't know, that's not, oh, then maybe that trains me. Yeah, it says Crow at the top. I don't know, that's, alright, that's kind of confusing. I'm gonna ignore her quest for now. We're gonna go see up here. See how much of the chapel is still available. I fear falling asleep at night. I worry that I will not awaken for many years, and that when I do, all my friends will be gone. Not sure who that is. Oh, Flane. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. I'll do Lawrence and Lysithea. That should be fine. I love everyone's new outfits. I feel like I keep saying that. It just looks so cool. I'm curious how much renown I have right now. Yeah, still only 800 points. I think you get it from completing quests, and I haven't really been doing mini quests just because there haven't been a ton available. So Let's actually see. I'm curious what the tournament is. That's a pretty easy way to make money. Advanced sword. Oh, I can't even use Crow, the main character, for this, so no one's good at swords. That's fine. Can they all do training?
It's not just, it's also that, of course. So do your best.
That's very interesting. We'll go look at the bulletin board because I think a bunch of quests are up. Yeah, I saw that. There are new brave weapons in the armory. Oh, sorry about that. There are new brave weapons in the armory. And yeah, master seals. I think I bought 2 of them just because there's a limited amount. I'll need them in the future. And then I could change out the battalions, but yeah, there are some really good ones here actually. It's just so much work evaluating all the battalions. I might do that off screen. Let's see. Oh, that's easy. I might have those already. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Could you do me a favor?
Find some flowers and then give them to Hilda as a gift. Maybe I have those already. I don't know. No, I guess neither of them. Oh, I'll have to go run around and actually find them, I think. I might just go accept all these quests and then cut out me actually completing them because they all look like fetch quests. Fishing savants. Let me go through and actually look if any of these quests are kind of crazy. Hunt down deserters and Volan's Locket. Dealing with pirates. That sounds like battles. Seeking a piece of history to start my collection. That all gives renown, so that'll be good. I can get the renown up. Get some money, it looks like. So I'm gonna cut from here until when I can actually complete a lot of these. Just 'cause I think they're gonna be kind of boring. I'm probably not gonna do the battles. If I wind up doing a battle, I'll keep that in. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I actually get some of these done, and then we can continue on. Alright, so I did as many quests as I could. There actually weren't too many that I could complete. I do have a bunch of support conversations that I want to go ahead and do, so we'll do those now.
All right, time to sneak off and do some painting. Professor, such lovely weather today, huh? I was, just about to go for a walk. What, this? No, it's, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting. You remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace. Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting. Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it. My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. As for me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time. Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own. When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy.
Claude, are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Margrave Edmund is raising objections over the assignment of his troops to the eastern defenses.
If you please one noble, another will only gripe. No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance, yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Almirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they're lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Almirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
In fact, it's largely thanks to the skilled craftsmen he assembled that the fortress is now so impregnable. I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
I do see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection. But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
A little closer.
Hey, Leone, what are you up to?
Oh, come on. What'd you do that for? Look, you ran my quarry off.
You were hunting? Are we that short on food supplies?
No, but I like to hunt every now and again. Keep my skills sharp. No such thing as too much food these days, is there? And it'd be a problem if I got rusty.
I suppose so. You're from a family of hunters, right? Well, there's no shortage of prey to hunt around here.
True. Not many hunters around the monastery, huh? Rivers full of fish, trees bursting with fruit, mushrooms ready to harvest all over. It's the kind of place where you can really be self-sufficient. Guess we can thank the goddess for that.
I don't know. I'm more inclined to thank the bountiful earth than the goddess for such things. The goddess may offer spiritual guidance, but she doesn't fill our bellies, that's for sure.
Not a very noble-sounding thing to disregard the goddess and honor the land.
Leone, whose grace do you suppose humans live by? The goddess? The nobility? I'd say it's neither. It's the endless bounty of this magnificent land that gives us life.
Won't hear me deny it. But who's to say it isn't the goddess whose protection makes nature thrive? I'm not the most devout person, but I'm not about to go around saying we don't need the goddess at all.
I said she gives spiritual support, didn't I? I wouldn't go so far as to say she's wholly unnecessary. But in Elmira, Dagda, Bridget, and plenty of other places, they don't believe in the goddess. Nature is a blessing that knows nothing of borders. The goddess is the goddess, and the earth is the earth. They should both be revered for what they are. Look, this is just my personal opinion. If you truly believe that everything depends on the goddess of Saros, that's your...
Hey, it's fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a believer, but I know there are those who aren't. And I kind of like your way of thinking. Giving thanks to nature and all. It makes sense.
I knew a wild girl like you would be able to get behind an idea like that.
What? Like I'm feral or something?
Hey, you know, this kind of talk could be viewed as heresy if it was public.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to keep it to ourselves.
Ignatz, hello. What are you up to?
Ah! You frightened me.
Oh, calm yourself. What is it that you're drawing?
I thought I'd jot down some sketches of everyone while they're training. And then later on, I'll try to practice their moves on my own. But I can't really concentrate on sketching if someone's watching me.
Just sketches, Even so, they're lovely. There's such life in them. It's as if they're moving on the page before my very eyes.
You really think so? You know, I always hoped to be an artist.
With skills like that, I'm quite certain you could easily make a living of it. And your demeanor is different when you draw. Bolder somehow. Ah, yes, there's an idea. Perhaps in the future you will join my retinue as my personal painter. Wait, have we not discussed this arrangement already? I had decided to take you into my service as a knight, had I not?
Becoming a knight was my father's idea. Being an artist is out of the question, I'm afraid.
So you've said. Well then, I suppose you shall simply have to become a knight who also paints.
A knight who also paints?
I have seen your talent and can attest to it. Your gifts are too great to wither away in obscurity. A knight with the rare gift of artistic talent would be most welcome in my employ.
I had never thought of that. Still, I don't understand why you'd want me as one of your knights. As a fighter, I'm unremarkable.
There is more to knighthood than combat. Courtly manners, a dignified bearing, and an aesthetic sensibility are also essential. A knight with an eye for art and the talent to create it is sure to improve the image of the nobility.
Lawrence, I'd never have guessed you were prone to such eccentric ideas. Thank you. I'm feeling a little more confident after hearing your kind words.
Oh, no cause for thanks. It is a noble's duty to provide guidance to those in need.
These support combos are a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing really that interesting.
Lysithea, it's no good for you to expose yourself to such strong sunlight. And a chill could steal upon you at any moment. You really ought to have worn a mantle. You have been running yourself absolutely ragged. Would you please consider taking some rest?
Enough is enough. I am fully aware. Now, stop following me.
I'm only concerned for your health.
That's great and all, but I feel fine today, and I'm perfectly capable of caring for myself. I don't have time to take a rest. I'm overloaded with work, and I have less time than everyone else. I just want to do my own thing, bring order to the Alliance, and put my parents' minds at ease.
No need to rush. How can you be so certain your lifespan is shortened anyway? I do not know who decided that, but consider me skeptical. If you are healthy now, and if you take proper care of yourself, you ought to live just as long as anyone else.
That's all well and good, but those vitamin-packed sweets you brought tasted weird.
If you want a healthy body, then you need to start with what you eat.
You have a point, but those health sweets are gross.
I sent for the finest in wholesome, healthy treats for you. I asked only for the very sweetest.
That was pretty nice of you. I'm sorry, Lawrence. Thank you for being so thoughtful. Still, I don't need bushels and bushels of them. Gaining a ton of weight won't exactly lengthen my lifespan either. I mean, I like to be able to hang out with you as much as possible, and for as long as possible.
Truly? Oh, I'm so glad. I feel the same. Even in an otherwise perfect future, I still cannot see a happy life for myself without you in it. In fact, the more time we spend together, the more essential to me you become. So let us walk, side by side, toward a future together.
Yikes! Keep it down, will you?
Why are you flustered? What is there to be embarrassed about? You know I will always care for you.
Okay, noted. Will you just calm down already?
You need not worry about a thing. I will look after you no matter what may come. After all, the future of Fodlan rests upon my shoulders, does it not?
I won't give up on myself either. Thanks for caring, Lawrence.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kinda see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Lawrence, you're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either, honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
You're welcome.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me. But if it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right? Hey, Raphael. I finally finished that necklace for you. Here you go.
Huh? Oh! Whoa! This is incredible! And so shiny. You're like an artist, Hilda. How'd you do this?
Just like I told you, I put the flowers and the shiny rocks in a bottle and then poured in some resin to preserve everything. I thought the flowers you had were looking a little pathetic, so I added a few of my own. It was hard work, making sure the flowers and the stones were spread evenly, getting rid of the air bubbles.
What's this? The part you hang around your neck? I thought you used the one I gave you.
Oh yeah, no, that's a cord I braided. I was going to use metal, but some people are allergic to metal, so I figured better safe than sorry. Anyway, you didn't give me much to work with, and look what I pulled off. I am a miracle worker.
It's gorgeous! Beautiful! I've never seen anything like it. Thank you, Hilda.
Whoa, hold up! What's with the blubbering?
It's just... I bet my sister never got anything so pretty in her whole life. She's had to deal with so much because of me. I never got her anything this nice and cute before. She's gonna love it and be so happy.
Okay. Yes, okay, that's enough. Come on, you're embarrassing me here. If you're really that happy, I'm glad I put some effort into something for once.
Don't you always put effort into things?
That's sweet of you, but no, I don't want to put in effort and then disappoint people. It's dispiriting, not to mention tiring.
But what if they're not disappointed? Then they'd feel great, and you'd feel great too.
Yeah, you have a point there. I guess I'm realizing that now. You know, Thanks to you, I'm starting to see things from my brother's perspective.
What do you mean? Do you have a big bro too?
I do. I've always thought of him as an overprotective nuisance, but now I feel thankful. Looking at you, I couldn't help but think, sometimes big brothers are okay.
I didn't do anything special though. It's natural for a big bro to look after his little sis. Oh, that reminds me. I still haven't found anything special enough to repay you for the necklace. I got an idea though. How about I help you make a tough-looking necklace for your big bro?
No need. I have a better idea. When the wars simmer down, why don't you and your sister come visit me?
Really? That's it?
Yeah, I want to make sure it suits her. And then I can adjust the cord if I need to.
Of course we'll come visit. I told my sis all about you, and she already wants to meet you.
Well, good. I look forward to it. In the meantime, hold me close to your heart.
What?
That's what the necklace would say if it could talk. Hold me close to your heart.
That was pretty sweet. I think we just have 2 more.
Oh, hey, it's you. Going for a walk again today?
No, I'm on cooking duty today, and I have to head into town for some groceries.
All on your own? I'd better go with you. I'd be worried if you went by yourself.
No, please, I can manage on my own.
But won't you have a hard time carrying everything back?
Not at all. I'll be fine. I'm just replacing a few ingredients. Also, I may not look it, but I'm actually quite strong. I've been exercising every day.
You're right. You don't look it. Your biceps are a fraction of the size of Raphael's. If you start fumbling around under the weight of all the groceries, and then you trip and spill everything everywhere... Look, I'm just saying that could be your future. It could happen. It doesn't look pretty.
That's what you think of me, huh?
Yep. You're honestly a bit of a mess.
I see. If that's how you feel.
Oh, knock it off with the wounded puppy dog eyes. As though I'm some sort of villain in your story.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. I'm just a bit sensitive, that's all. You're talking like you don't respect me.
I see. So now it's my fault? No matter how grown you seem to think you are, there's so much you're incapable of. You can play at being a mature adult, but it only ever complicates things, and that's exactly what makes you look like a child.
Oh, enough already! Would you just leave me alone?
Maybe I went a bit far that time. But he's so stubborn despite his ineptitude. I can't just leave it be. He's so foolish, constantly making a mess of things. Wait, but then...
No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
What he said to me before. To everyone else, do I seem just like Ignatz?
Hey, Marianne? Are you there?
Yes, can I help you?
Do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh,
Then, if you don't mind, would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have an urgent request.
Have I done something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry. Would you close your eyes, please?
Then how will I know where I'm going?
Just take my hand. That's it. There, right there. Perfect. Now open your eyes.
Ah, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Very much so.
I was looking at it earlier and I thought to myself, I have to show Marianne.
But why me?
Because you're always looking at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
Oh,
See, the best thing about the scenery is, it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, that's okay. I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember. This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
I will. I really will.
Ah, I shipped them so hard. They're perfect for each other. Alright, so we got that done. Go ahead and save in the free time. Group task is good. We'll do Ignat's on his writing. We'll do Hilda on her writing. Leone on, let's see. Probably her flying, to be honest.
Nope.
It's stressful because now they got level bumps, so it's like I need to get this stuff moved, like these skills even higher, quicker, you know? We'll do her reason.
Oh.
And let's see, Raphael probably on his axe.
I think.
And then I don't know what really to do with Claude anymore because he's in this different class. Lawrence needs writing. Lysithea needs her faith up. Actually, she's fine. She's good to go. So let's get his writing up. Okay, good to go there.
I will wish
An excellent.
enough.
Nice.
I must always.
Oh wow, dexterity 4. Couple of level ups. I guess no abilities or anything. Does Lawrence already have that dexterity 4 equipped? No, he doesn't. That would be a good one to have on him. How good is his dexterity? Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. That's nice. Perfect. Let's see. So we have one more teaching day tomorrow. Everyone's motivation is pretty much low. I'm gonna go ahead and explore. Let's save. I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna cut it out because it's gonna be pretty routine, and then I'll cut back once I'm done. Alright, so I'm done exploring. Did everything I needed to do. Nothing too eventful. So I'll go ahead and, in my time, we'll go ahead and do the teaching.
guess I need to know.
You really?
That was.
That was a good session for him. Let's get Leone's flying up.
Nope.
Huh, alert
Let's
stance.
see it.
I'm
Nope.
really curious what that is.
I'm getting it.
And Hilda needs riding. We'll do Marianne. I think she needs reason, right? Yeah, she does need reason.
Oh. Maybe. Maybe I.
Nice, nice. Yeah, Lysithea is good, so we'll just do Lawrence and Ignatz. On their riding, I think Ignatz needs to get his lance up as well, but the riding for sure.
This. This would.
I'll keep.
That one's good.
Professor.
Okay, well, okay. You're currently focusing on axe and brawling skills, and you want to focus on axe and brawling skills to excel as a war master. Sure, same thing, but if it'll make you happy.
Enough to
Nice, getting a lot of smithing stones for sure.
Now to keep polishing my skills.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Oh yes, Thoron, that sounds cool.
This'll be useful.
Definitely has to be some kind of thunder. Some kind of thunder magic. Yeah, advanced lightning magic. She's got some pretty good ones. It's low. Oh, that's a 3 range. Wow. 1 to 3 range. That's really cool. She's getting some pretty good ones. Let's check that ability that she got. Alert stance. If unit takes no action except wait, grants a void plus 15 for 1 turn. I don't really see where that's going to be very useful. I don't really see where that... I don't think I need that. What else? Was there anything I want to do? I think we're good, honestly. We're going to save. And then I'm going to end the video here. That way, when we start up next time, we're not going to have a teaching day tomorrow. We'll go ahead and do whatever we need to do on this day. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll... I'm not sure what we're going to do, actually. We could do a battle. What's the suggested level for the 27 suggested level? I'm probably not going to do a battle, actually, to be honest. I might do a seminar. Probably wind up doing a seminar. That way I'll be able to do that, and then we can go straight into the monthly event, which... What is it? I kind of forgot what it was. Fulfilling a promise made 5 years ago, your former students gather once more at the monastery, as do the knights. However, your joyful reunion is cut short. Protecting Garrick Mog. Oh, nice. So people are going to come attack it. That should be a good one. Alright, guys. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.